So metal. For many individuals, it's merely noise. Screaming, blast beats, and walls of distortion create an impression of inaccessibility for those who are not already fans. However, if you invest the time, you will discover something deeper, something genuine. Today, I aim to discuss deathcore and hardcore, not solely as heavy music, but as music that carries significant emotional weight. These genres do not conceal pain, they wield it as a weapon. Vulnerability does not merely whisper, it shouts. I will examine 3 of my favorite bands that approach this theme in distinctly different manners: Lorna Shore, Angelmaker, and See You Space Cowboy. Each of these bands dive into emotion through distortion, yet the feelings they convey, grief, longing, identity, and collapse are authentic, human, and painfully relatable. Let's begin with Lorna Shore. You may recognize them from the viral scream of Will Ramos or their astonishing symphonic compositions. However, their Pain Remains trilogy is an entirely different experience. It transcends a mere exhibition of technical prowess or brutality. It unfolds as a narrative of grief across 3 movements. The initial track, Dancing Like Flames, embodies a romanticized portrayal of grief. It evokes feeling of longing and memory, that haunting sensation of a loved one lingering only in dreams. The orchestration is expansive and beautiful, yet filled with ache. Will's screams do not convey anger, they resonate with mourning. Next is part 2. After all I've done, I'll disappear. Here, sadness transforms into despair. The orchestration darkens, and the lyrics express a desire to vanish, to fade away. It encapsulates the crushing burden of memory. There's nothing subtle about it. It is raw.
After all of my pain, this fucking world, don't disappear.
By the time we reach part 3, in a sea of fire, it feels though as if everything has crumbled. The sound takes on an apocalyptic quality. This is not merely the death of an individual, it signifies the death of hope. The breakdown resembles a funeral pyre. Indeed, it is dramatic and theatrical, yet it remains emotionally sincere. Lorna Shore transforms grief into a grand sonic narrative, and it resonates because the emotions at its core are genuine. Next, we have Angel Maker, and their track What I Would Give resonates on a different level. It serves as a straightforward eulogy. There are no metaphors present, just pure grief, unfiltered, personal, and specific. The line that strikes me every time is, "What I would give to hear your voice again." In contrast to Lorna Shore's grand scale, Angel Maker maintains a grounded approach. The dual vocals resemble two voices within the same individual, one expressing sadness and the other anger. The instrumentation remains impactful, yet the emphasis lies on emotional depth rather than complexity or showmanship. The potency of this song stems from its authenticity. It feels as though someone created it during a mental breakdown, amidst the longing for a loved one. It does not aspire to be poetic, it simply conveys pain. When the breakdown occurs, it does not evoke a call to mosh. Instead, it feels like a collapse. This is the type of song you can scream along to in your car when you are unsure how else to grieve. Now, let's discuss See You Space Cowboy. This band does not compose songs about grief. They create music that emerges from within it, and not solely grief, but also anxiety, trauma, and dissociation, themes that do not fit neatly into verses and choruses. Their song Late December resembles an emotional spiral. The rhythm falters. The guitars seem to be ripping themselves apart. Connie's vocals oscillate between screaming and near tears, as if her voice is torn between fighting and surrendering, and that encapsulates the essence. Chaos is the underlying message. This is not about mourning retrospectively, it is about disintegration in real time. The lyrics, "I can't find a way back to the surface," evoke the feeling of someone trapped in the midst of a breakdown. The production reflects this with dissonance, tempo changes, and overlapping layers. See You Space Cowboy does not attempt to tidy it up. They do not seek to extract meaning, they simply exist within chaos, and in a way that is reassuring, because when you find yourself in that space, hearing it mirrored authentically can alleviate the sense of isolation. So, what's the main point here? Metal, particularly in the genres of deathcore and hardcore, transcends volume or heaviness. It embodies authenticity. Lorna Shore presents us with a grand operatic expression of grief. Angel Maker provides us with an intimate betrayal of mourning. Meanwhile, See You Space Cowboy allows us to experience emotional disintegration. Diverse styles, yet a unified purpose. They comfort all the emotions we are often encouraged to suppress: fear, pain, grief, and struggles with identity. And they proclaim, "Here, feel this, scream this with me." The music does not attempt to remedy your situation. It does not present simplistic solutions. It simply conveys you are not alone in feeling this way, and sometimes that's enough.